87.9
WBTM FM,
Indianapolis.
All right, folks, there you go. It's done that time again. It's 6 p.m. here at 87.9 WBTM FM, Indianapolis, the bottom. And if it's 6 p.m. on a Friday on the bottom, it can mean only one thing: Fatman's Fandango. For March 17th, 2017, St. Patty's Day. This is episode 6. Hope you all have been enjoying your week, because it's going to be one hell of a humdinger of a weekend here on 87.9 WBTM FM, the bottom. But I will talk about that later. Let's cruise on in to our Fatman's Fandango rotation for this week. We're going to start off with quite a humdinger, folks. 3/15/75. Yes, March 15th, 1975. At the legendary Keystone in Berkeley, California, Legion of Mary. Yes, folks, you've heard me talk about it. Legion of Mary, the greatest Jerry solo cover band that I can come up with in my brain. All things I've listened to, it's my personal favorites. This show is a pretty good humdinger. We got some good stuff coming up. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about one of the members of Legion of Mary. The estimable, indomitable Ronald Tutt. Ronnie Tutt. His birthday was this last week, March 12th, 1938. Ronnie Tutt was born in Dallas, Texas. Now, Ronnie Tutt is a drummer, but when he was a child, he played all kinds of instruments: violin, trumpet, ukulele, banjo, drums. He's kind of a prodigy. But in 1969, at the recommendation of keyboardist Larry sorry, I'm gonna mess this one up. Mahalabre, who was the keyboardist for Elvis Presley, recommended that Ronald try out for Elvis Presley's touring and recording band, the TCB band, or better known as Taking Care of Business band. And at that audition, Ronnie incorporated cues from Presley's stage moves into his playing. Little bap there, little slam there, little tingle on the tambourine, a little smash on the cymbal every time the king did something extraordinary on stage. And Elvis liked that a lot. And it was from then on that Ronnie Tutt was Elvis Presley's hardcore drummer, both in studio and on stage, until his death in 1977. But in between all of that, as it was all going on, Ronnie Tutt met Jerry Garcia. Played with Jerry for quite a while. From 1974 until 1975, he played with Legion of Mary with Jerry. And then came back and played drums with the Garcia Band from 1976 to 1977 until Buzz Buchanan took over. Now, Ronnie Tutt has played with quite a stable of great artists over his career. Delaney and Bonnie, Graham Parsons, all of Graham Parsons' albums, including Flying Burrito Brothers, Johnny Cash, Elvis Costello, Billy Joel, Barbara Streisand. And he's been playing with Neil Diamond's road crew since 1983. So in his career, he's played predominantly for Elvis, Jerry, and Neil Diamond. And he is an amazing drummer. He is widely considered, according to Morrell Saunders himself, to be the Rolls Royce of drummers. And he is the added ingredient that takes Legion of Mary from Jerry and Merle to Legion of Mary. It is that X factor that adds something to the mix that makes Legion of Mary quite special. So you got Jerry, John Kahn, Merle Saunders, Meester, Martine Fierro, Shut Up, Baby, and Ronnie Tutt on drums. And there you have Legion of Mary. So we're going to cruise on into this snippet of this show from March 75 at the Keystone in Berkeley, California. This is a Tore Up Over You, the night that drove all Dixie down, and one of the most smoking, talking about yous you're going to ever hear in your life. Right here, only on Fatman's Fandango, only on the bottom. Get up, tie those shoes tight, because we're going to boogie. Enjoy.
you go? It was you, not me, that left. Went away with someone else. All over you, just can't find my way. Oh, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. All over you, just can't find my way. Tell me what did I do to make you go away? Tell me what can I do to make you come back to stay? Turn over you, just can't find my way. Virgil King is the name, and I sit on the Danville train. Stoneman's cavalry came, tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, we was hungry, just barely alive. From 18, Richmond and fell. It was a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. Na 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 na. That was my wife in Tennessee. One day she called for me. Virgil, quick, come see. There goes Robert E. Lee. I'm in my chopping, and I don't care if the money's no good. Take what you need and leave the rest. They should never have taken the very best. Like my father before me, I'm a peaceful man. Like my brother before me, I took a rebel stand. Just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. Swear by the blood runs on my feet, you can't raise a king back up when it's in defeat. They drove over to see them. All the bells were ringing. They drove over to see them. All the people were singing. La, 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 It's my friend when all friends go. Don't talk about you. Who is my friend when all friends go? Don't talk about you. Who is my friend when all friends go? Always with me when I'm out of the home. about you. Nobody oh, there's some sugar in my tea. What about you? There's some sugar in my tea. Talk about you. Oh yeah, there's some sugar in my tea. When I'm at church, it seems about me. You, oh yeah, oh. Salt in my breath, talk about you, nobody but you. Who's the song? My friend, talk about you. Oh yeah, who's that song in my brain? Start on my feet. You talk about you. Oh yeah, who don't have love? Talk about you. Who don't have love? In my way. Talk about you. Oh, got love in my way. Oh, yeah. But you talk about you. Oh, yeah. There's no love in my way. Talk about you. Oh, yeah. There's no love in my way. Talk about you. Oh, there's no love in my way. Talk about it. Talk about you. Talk about you. Talk about you. Talk about you. Talk about you.
Oh, yeah, baby. There's only one thing I have to say about that. Wahoo! Yeah. Tell me that wasn't some Blues Brothers type of stuff right there. Oh, my God. Just packing on the peak minute after minute on the end of that one. Talking about you, the Ray Charles Nugget. Also covered by the Animals in 1964. But that is got to be one of the most smoking versions of Talking About You your ears will probably ever hear. Before that, we had The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down and Tore Up Over You started off the festivities with a smoking attitude. That was from March 15th, 1975 at the Keystone, the legendary Keystone in Berkeley, California. Whew, I'm all hot and bothered and sweaty after that. That's just some boogie time music. Now you can see why I'm so cuckoo over Cocoa Puffs for Legions of Mary, man. That stuff just, kind of at a loss for words and trying to gather myself together here. Woo! Boy, baby. Okay, well, let's proceed on into the more music here. We got a good show for you here tonight, so I got to keep packing it on. Right now, we're going to celebrate the 39th anniversary tomorrow of a legendary Jerry Garcia Band show from the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C. on March 18th, 1978. Quite a legendary show. It's actually been released. It is the Pure Jerry Warner Theater, March 18th, 1978. Go out and pick it up if you can. You can get it at Garcia.com or any place you pick up your records these days. It's a great show. It's a legendary show. And this was the Jerry Garcia Band, excuse me, with John Kahn, Buzz Buchanan on drums, Keith Gadshaw on keyboards, and his wife Donna Jean and Maria Muldour on vocals. This is a legendary lineup of Jerry Garcia Band. A lot of people like this lineup a lot. I do, but the shows are few and far between compared to other lineups of Jerry's solo endeavors, but does have its moments when they do. So this is March 18th, 1978, Warner Theater. I'm going to play the entire late show for you all this evening because it is such a legendary show. And it being the 39th anniversary tomorrow, I would be remiss in my obsessive attitude over Jerry's solo catalog if I did not whip this one out for y'all. So I'm going to stand back. We'll unzip this right here and get on into it. Here you go. This is the first three tunes off the late show. This is Harder They Come, Mission in the Rain, and Simple Twist of Fate. We'll see you on the backside. Y'all enjoy. Only on the bottom.
Till me overbound up in the sky, waiting for me when I die. Did it your boat to when you die? They never seem to show us the sun will shine. I'm gonna get my share of what's mine. The harder they come, the harder they fall, whatever. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall, whatever. Your pressures are trying to keep me down, trying to drag me underground. I totally think they've got I'm the bad one. I say forgive them, Lord, they know not what they do. So as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share. What's mine? The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. You won't find all the things I want. No, I know that when you did, you can't. Rather be a free man in my grave than living as a puppet or a slave. Sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my shit. What's mine? The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. They tell me over my up in the sky, waiting for me when I die. A minute you go, you when you die. They never seem to hear anybody cry. They show us the sun will shine. I'm gonna get my share of what's mine. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The oppressors are trying to keep me down, trying to drive me underground. No, they think they've got the battle won. I say forgive them, Lord, they know not what they've done. Show us the sun will shine. I'm gonna give my shit what's right. The harder they come, the harder they fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they fall. One and all. I keep on fighting for the things I want. Though I know that when you're dead you can't. But I'd rather be a free man in my grave than living as a puppet or a slave. Sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share of what's mine. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the harder they'll fall. One and all. The harder they come, the heart of devil, one and all. The heart of maker, heart of devil, one and all. I turned and walked away, then I come round again. It looks as though tomorrow I'll do pretty much the same. I must turn down your offer, but I'd like to ask a break. I'm ready to give everything for anything a take. Someone called my name, you know, I turned around to see. It was midnight in the mission, and the bells were not for me. Come again, walking along in the mission, in the rain. Come again, walking along in the mission, in the rain. 10 years ago, I walked this street, my dreams were running tall. Tonight I would be thankful for any dream at all. Some folks would be happy just to have one dream true, but everything you gather is just more that you can lose. Come again, walking along in the mission, in the rain. Come again, walking along in the mission, in the rain. All the things I planned to do, I only did halfway. Tomorrow will be Sunday, born of rainy Saturday. There's some satisfaction in the San Francisco rain. No matter what comes down, the mission always looks the same. Come again. Walking along in the mission in the rain. Come again. Walking along in the mission in the rain. Come again. Walking along in the mission in the rain. Come again. Walking along in the mission in the rain. Come again. Walking Walking along in the mission and the
Sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. Was then he felt alone. Wish that he'd gone straight, watched out for that simple twist of fate. Walked along by the old canal, a little confused, I remember when they checked in to a cheap hotel with the neon burning bright. He felt the heat of the night hitting like a freight train, moving with a simple twist of fate. saxophone somewhere far off played. She walked along the arcade. The sun burst through a beat up shade. He was waking up. She dropped a coin into the cup of a blind man at the gate. Forgot about the simple twist of fate. He woke up, the room was bare. He didn't see her anywhere. He told himself that he didn't care. Through the window, open wide, felt the emptiness inside, to which he just could not relate. Blame it on a simple twist of fate. Here's the ticking of the clocks that walks along with a parrot that talks, goes down to the waterfront docks where the sailors all come in. Maybe she'll pick him out again. How long must he wait? One more time for that simple twist of fate. People tell me it's a sin to know and feel too much within. All I know, she was my twin, but I lost the ring. She was born in spring, but I was born too late. Blame it on a simple twist of fate. Blame it on a simple twist of fate. Twist of fate.
87.9
WBTM FM.
Indianapolis.
Ever feel lonesome down in San Antonio? Bakes peanut butter, 2 pickles or a dime to call me on the phone. I'll meet you at the motion. You'll say our prayers. Holy Ghost and the Virgin will never lead us as we kneel there. Moonlight, midnight, the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, the moonlight, midnight, the moonlight, midnight, moonlight. You ever feel sorrow? Easy find a done. There's no hope for tomorrow. The setting of the sun, the ocean is howling. Things that matter be. That last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you've ever seen. Moonlight, midnight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight. Ever feel lonesome? You're down in San Antonio. Takes me to borrow $2 all the time. Call me on the phone. I'll meet you at a mission. We can say our plans. Ask you more. There's heat upstairs. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight. You ever feel sorrow? Things you might have done. No one for tomorrow. The setting of the sun. The ocean is out. Things that might have been. That last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you've ever seen. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, moonlight. midnight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, moonlight, midnight, moonlight, midnight, just a song of Gomorrah. I wonder what they did there. Must have been a bad thing to get shut down for. Wonder how they blew it up, or if they burned it down. Get out, Mr. Light. Don't you look around. Who gave you your orders? Someone from the sky. I heard a voice inside my head, in the desert wind so dry. Telling me to flee. Very same voice I always believe. Said a lot of trouble's coming, but it don't have to come to you. I'm telling you so you can tell rest what you've been through. Don't you turn around, no. Don't look after you. It's not your business how it's done. You're lucky to get through. You're a good, upstanding man. I a credit to the flock. You don't face straight ahead. You could not take the shot. Blew the city off the map, left nothing there but fire. The wife of Lot got turned to salt, 'cause she looked behind. Because she looked behind her. 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 Catch them under the stars. Catch them under the stars. Cats on the blacktop, birdies in the treetop. Someone plays guitar that sounds like forever. I ain't ready yet to go to bed. I think I'll take a walk downtown instead. Cats down under the stars. Cats down under the stars. Cats in the bandstand, give them each a big hand. Anyone who sweats like that must be alright. No one wants to fight Can't see the limelight, feels like it's alright. Everybody wants something they might not get. I ain't ready yet, it ain't complete. That's why I'm headed down to Alley Cat Street. That's down under the stars. That's down under the stars. Satin blouse on bottom, satin blouse on bottom. Time is a stripper, doing it just for you. Time is a stripper, doing it just for you. Just for you. Just for you. Black people breasted, cover up your tracks, Jack. Ain't no way till you can pay your own way back. What else do you like to make it right? The cat's down under the stars tonight. Cat's down under the stars. 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 Cat's down under the stars.
All right, there you go, kiddies. It's a nice whopping hunk of March 18th, 1978, Warner Theater in Washington, D.C., Jerry Garcia Band. We started you off there with a Jimmy Cliff nugget, Harder They Come, the ever quintessential Mission in the Rain, and the Bob Dylan tune, Simple Twist of Fate, before we moved into the old and in the Way, Chestnut, Midnight Moonlight, followed by Gomorrah, the Hunter Garcia classic off of Run for the Roses, and then we ended up there with the title track, basically, from Cats Under Stars. Cats Under Stars. Actually, Gomorrah was on Cats Under Stars too. Sorry, it was not on Run for the Roses. Sorry, blah. So we're going to just continue on with the last piece of this show before the evening is over here for me at 87.9 WBTM FM, the bottom. Now, this is a big hunk of music. We're going to get churchified right here. We're going to get two tunes that ever were rarely played, only played really in this week of 1978 at different shows, and a tune that was only ever really played twice live. So you get a nice long stretch. We're going to get a I'll Be With Thee into a Lonesome and Long Way From Home, the old Delaney and Bonnie nugget. And then ending it all off with Palm Sunday off of Cats Under Stars on what was Easter weekend in 1978. I'll Be With Thee was written by American gospel singer Dorothy Love Coates. It's a classic, old traditional gospel tune that Jerry worked up. And then, like I said, Lonesome and Long Way was written by Delaney and Bonnie Bramlett with the help of their friend Leon Russell, and was first recorded by Eric Clapton on his debut solo album. And Jerry was quite fond of that one and covered it quite a bit in the late 70s and early 80s. So here we go. I'll Be With Thee, Lonesome and Long Way, Palm Sunday, the closing piece of March 18th, 1978, Warner Theater Late Show with the Jerry Garcia Band, only right here on the bottom. Enjoy, folks.
Just like the prodigal son, when he was far from home, he wanted to go back and tell his father he had done wrong. He fell on his knees, the Lord answered his pleas, said, if you go back home, I'll go with thee. Just like the Israelites who were Pharaoh's slaves, they suffered in bondage and they prayed for days. The Lord said to Moses, go set them free. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll go with thee. Just like old Joshua, Jericho walls he wanted to overthrow. The Lord said to fight, and I'll give you victory. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll go with thee. He said, I'll be with thee. Whenever you're in trouble, I'll be with thee. You don't have to worry, I'll be with thee. 'Cause the power's in my hands, I'll be with thee. Through the water, through the flood, through the fire, through the blood, I am the Lord thy God, and I'll be with thee. I'll be with thee. You hear him saying, I'll be with thee. I can hear God saying, I'll be with thee. You don't have to worry, I'll be with thee. You don't have to be afraid, I'll be with thee. Through failure, success, I understand when you've done your best. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll be with thee. I'll be with thee. Just like the Israelites, they were Pharaoh's slaves. They suffered in bondage and they prayed for days. The Lord said to Moses, go set them free. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll go with thee. Just like Joshua, Jericho. The Jericho walls he wanted to overthrow. The Lord said to fight, and I'll give you victory. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll go with thee. He said, I'll be with thee. Whenever you're in trouble, I'll be with thee. You don't have to worry, I'll be with thee. Cause the power's in my hands, I'll be with thee. Well, through the water, through the flood, through the fire, through the blood, I am the Lord thy God, and I'll be with thee. I'll be with thee. Can't you hear it saying, I'll be with thee? I hear God saying, I'll be with thee. You don't have to be afraid, I'll be with thee. Anyway, I'll be with thee. Through failure, success, I'll understand when you've done your best. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll be with thee. I'll be with thee.
Out on the open highway, such a lovely day, but something's wrong.
Something must be wrong.
Something's wrong. Just left home this morning. This old road is running on and on. Rolling on and on and on. Somebody help me.
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 I have never been so lonesome in a long way.
I've never been lonesome in a long way.
Never been lonesome in a long way from home.
And on the open highway, such
such a lovely day, but
Something's wrong. Something must be wrong.
Left home this morning, so road keep rolling
On and on. Rolling on and on.
Somebody help me,
Somebody help me.
somebody help me,
Somebody help me.
somebody help me,
Somebody help me.
somebody help
Somebody
me.
help me.
I have never been so lonesome in a long way
Never
from
been
home.
lonesome in a long way.
I've never been
from
lonesome
a long way from home.
Lovely day, but something's wrong. Something must be wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. On the spot, it's alright to keep running on and on. Yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling on and on. Somebody help me.
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 Come on, help me.
Somebody help me.
I have never been so lonesome in a long way.
I've never been lonesome in a long way.
Never been lonesome in a
long way from home.
Never been lonesome in a long way.
Never been lonesome in a long way from home.
Lonesome in a
Long way. Never been lonesome in a long way.
Never been lonesome.
Long way from home. And I've never been lonesome in a long way from home.
I've never been lonesome in a
Long way from home.
I've never been so
Never been lonesome in a long
I've never been lonesome
in a long way from home.
Never been so lonesome in a long way from home. river so wide, the mountain so red, and with the sunshine over my head, the honky-tonk song closed and hushed. It looks like Palm Sunday again. It looks like Palm Sunday again. It looks like Palm Sunday again. Thank you, people. See y'all later on.
All right, folks, there you go. The last little tidbits of March 18th, 1978, the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C. That was quite a honker right there. You had I'll Be With Thee, followed by an outrageously epic Lonesome and Long Way, and finished off with the only ever live performance of Palm Sunday. Now, if you like that show, you can go pick it up. It's Pure Jerry, Warner Theater, March 18th, 1978. Anywhere you go pick up your records or tape cassettes, kiddies. Well, that's going to be pretty much it for us here at Fatman's Fandango this week. I hope you all enjoyed. I want to remind everybody, every Friday here at 6 o'clock on the dot on 87.9 WBTM FM, Indianapolis, the bottom, Fatman's Fandango will be holding court for 2 solid hours of nothing but solo Jerry Garcia. But before I toddle off into the next show, which is going to be a honker, I might add, I'm going to play my what I like to call my hidden track. Just like on the albums, you find that hidden track if you listen long enough. I always like to leave you with a little something. So my hidden track for today is a little special, it being St. Patty's Day. We're going to crack on into this Jerry Garcia, David Grisman nugget everybody loves. Whiskey in the Jar. Now, this is an old song. This is one of the oldest songs in continuous use to this day. It's so old that its true origins are utterly unknown. It was originally made famous by the Dubliners. Love the Dubliners. If you got a chance, check them out. Luke Kelly, one of the greatest, if not the greatest Irish singer of all time. The Dubliners recorded 3 different albums in 1960 alone. This was a popular song back in the folk days. It's also covered by the folk group The Highwaymen, which made it famous here in the United States. But it's been covered by pretty much everybody that there is out there. Thin Lizzy, the Pogues. Yeah, I love the Pogues. Is also released by a little-known band called the Grateful Dead. You might have heard of them on one of their box sets as an outtake. And it was also coincidentally recorded and ruined by another famous San Francisco band who shall go nameless. So here we go. The hidden track for the day, the last gasp here on Batman's Fandango. Muchas gracias for listening. Keep on keeping on, folks. Here you go. The hidden track for the day, St. Patty's Day, March 17th, 2017. Whiskey in a Jar by David Grisman and Jerry Garcia. Have fun, folks. See you next week.
I was going over Kildare Mountain. I met Colonel Pepper and his money he was counting. I drew forth my pistol and I rattled my saber, saying stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. The shining yellow coins, it sure looked bright and jolly. I took the money home and I gave it to my mommy. She promised and she vowed that she never would deceive me. But the devil's in the women and they never can be easy. Musha-ring-um-doo-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. When I awoke between the hours of 6 and 7, guards were standing round me in numbers odd and even. I flew to my pistol, but alas, I was mistaken. I fired off my pistols and a prisoner was taken. Musha-ring-um-doo-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Putting me in jail without a judge or jury for robbing Colonel Pepper in the morning so early. They didn't take my fist, so I knocked down the sentry, and I bid a long farewell to that cold penitentiary. Musha-ring-um-doo-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Some take delight in fishing and bowling, others take delight in the carriage of rolling. I take delight in the juice of the barley, courting pretty women in the morning so early. Musha-ring-um-doo-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
87.9
WBTM FM.
Indianapolis.